All right, we're on the floor for VMworld 2012. We've got Horizon Suite. This is one of the hottest things that was announced on the show at the keynote. And with us, we have someone to help walk us through a little bit of a run through of what this Horizon Suite is all about, or the Horizon elements. Why don't you introduce yourself and help us understand what you're showing here?
Yeah, so my name is Arvind. I'm the product manager for Horizon Data, formerly known as Project Octopus. And here I'm going to show you what Horizon Suite is and what are the various components for Horizon Suite. So in a nutshell, we have data, the Horizon Data, formerly known as Project Octopus. We have your applications, all the applications that the user has access to. This could be thin apps, this could be SaaS apps, or this could be the mobile apps.
Yep.
At the same time, you also can see your view desktops, all the view images that you have access to. So we have your data, you have your apps, and you have your desktop all in one end user portal.
Nice.
And it's the same access, same way of dealing access both across all the platforms, on the web client or on your iPad or Android clients. Everywhere you get your files, your apps, and your desktop.
Nice. Okay.
So that's the promise of the Horizon Suite. And digging deeper into the Horizon Data, there is the complete sync of this data that happens from the sync client. So if I go in here, I can go in there and I can install my Mac and Windows sync client. It's just like a Dropbox folder. Any changes that are made in those folders will be synchronized to the server.
Okay.
Right? And on the web client, you can do a lot of things around collaboration. For example, you can come in here and you can start sharing. As you can see, there are already 6 people who are sharing this folder. There are multiple levels of permission. There's read, there's read-write, and there's admin. Right? So at any point, I can go ahead and I can say I want to share it with Andrew Johnson, right? And it auto-completes against your AD.
Nice.
So it's very friendly to the enterprise setting. I can also go ahead and I can share it with external users. So if I want to go ahead and let's say I work with this consultant and I want to share it with him, then I can do that. But I can't make an external guy an admin, because then they will start sharing again. So it's a security loophole, right?
So it's got some smart security intelligence.
Exactly. But I can make the consultants, any consultant I want to work with, I can give them access, the read access. That's no problem. They will get an access. They will get an email with a link, and they can put their own password, and then they get access to the folders.
Okay.
That way, right? The other cool feature is that you can go ahead and you can start sharing using public link. So once you get that, you get this hashed up link, right? And you can do this, and you can go to any of your browser, and you can, when you do this, you get the link, and you get the file. So this is public sharing. By the way, all this sharing can be controlled by the admin policies, which I will show you in a bit, right? The other cool thing which we have is it happens a lot when you're sharing things. People go ahead and they delete some of the folders and content. In our system, you can go ahead and you can like filter all the deleted and undeleted items. Like for example here, and you can look at all the delete actions, and I can go in there and I can undelete the item, right? So it's very easy to recover. You don't have to go to your admin for like daily recovery tasks and things like that.
So this is now called Horizon Data.
This is Horizon Data. The project name was Octopus, but the product name will be Horizon Data. It's a part of the Horizon Suite, and it's available very soon. It will be available. You can also mark the file's favorite. So if you mark a file favorite, for example, this file was undergoing a lot of change. When I mark the file favorite, a couple of things happen. You get the offline access on your mobile client. So for example, these are the favorite files. So I get access when I'm offline. I can see these files.
Right.
The second thing is any kind of change that happens on the favorite files, you get kind of a Twitter feed on those files.
Yes.
So you will get the notification and updates on that. So I'm going to walk over to the admin console and show you some of the policies that we have right around data.
Okay.
So this is the admin console. So this is for the entire suite. As you can see, there is the data component of it. There are various application management components. There's the Horizon Mobile.
So we have data, we have web
Web
applications,
apps, Horizon Mobile Management, Horizon Desktop Management, the View. There's also the App Blast as a service, right? And there's the Windows applications. Some of these may be bundled in a different way.
Yeah.
They might be presented in a different way, but the general idea is that there are various services and applications that you want to manage. And the way you manage it is you go into catalog and you can see like there are all sorts of applications, web apps, mobile apps, your thin apps, and I can go into any of these apps and I can go ahead and I can do the entitlement. I can say, look, I want to entitle this particular user. I want to give it to Andrew Johnson, and you can save it. So it's very convenient to give entitlement to users.
Okay.
All this provisioning works against both users as well as AD groups. So it's a complete binding with AD. So all the good features of the identity and the groups from the AD are present here. The other aspect is that the data is treated as a service. So this is the Horizon Data Service. In there, you can see that there will be multiple policies that you can configure. What we have done is we have bundled the policies into a class of service right here. And I will show you an example of a class of service. And so let's say this is a default cost which you can assign to all your employees. You can give them a quota. You can say like I want to give them 10 gigs of quota. You can create a template when the quota warning is sent, what the message will be, what frequency of quota warning is sent. There are also policies like what is the maximum file size you can configure. This is about 2 gigs. What type of files are disallowed. You can also have a lifetime of trash files. This is the one which we use for recovery. So you can configure how much data you want to keep. There is the control around sharing. You can allow and disallow external sharing. You can allow disallow public sharing. Right? There is the sharing expiration. You can set it up as a policy, like public links will expire in hours or minutes. Right?
Anything else you want to show us just as we got to wrap up?
Yeah, so,
in summary.
And there are a few policies around mobile as well. With the Horizon Mobile though, we have a lot more security features, like everything is encrypted, there will be passcode and PIN, and there is a lot of security built in to prevent data leakage and things like that.
Yeah. So you have reporting and you have some other settings, and from an overall suite perspective, it's a pretty expansive new journey for you guys. It's more than just one piece, it's many pieces.
Yeah, it's as we mentioned, right? We're going to transform the legacy infrastructure, and we're going to broker it, and we're going to deliver it.
Yeah. And I think you have a graphic of what that entire suite looks like.
Yeah.
In one of the PDFs.
I can show that to you.
Right there.
Up. There you go.
There we go. Apps, data, and desktop. Very good. Thank you so much.
All right, thanks.